YouTube, good to see you guys. You're back here with Slim Jim Jammer here. You made it.
We arrived at this place in time together.
You're here on my channel, Slim Jim Jammer, Jimmy. We're gonna be bringing you new content every single week. The mustache get a little unruly sometimes, you know?
Gotta get that stash in check.
Keep your stash in check. Today we're going to be talking about something near and dear to my heart. If anybody is of my old age, if anybody's around my age, they know. They're a fan, or you're definitely privy to the idea of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Today we're going to be taking a deep dive into why none of the Ninja Turtles are actually from New York City. I don't know if it's explicitly canon, if it's ever truly said that the Ninja Turtles are from New York, but anybody that has seen the movies that were, I think they were, I didn't do the research. The Ninja Turtle movies are filmed in New York. The Ninja Turtle movies are filmed in a place to make it look like New York City, set. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon, it always seemed assumed that the turtles were in the sewers of New York City. I don't know if I was the only one growing up in New York City thinking, how come none of the Ninja Turtles sound like they're from New York? I grew up in Brooklyn and plenty of people had a Brooklyn accent, and all the Ninja Turtles sound like they're from California, right? Whoa, radical dude, we gotta beat Shredder, you know? Go and get some pineapple on a pizza. I don't really understand why the Ninja Turtles, being turtles in the sewer, had to eat pizza anyway. And why, because they were turtles, did that make it normal that they ate strange toppings on that pizza? It was weird. I never tried any of those things as a kid, and it wasn't exciting to me that they liked all these weird toppings. If the Ninja Turtles had pizza, they were like, yeah, and get some pepperoni on it. Or I guess the Ninja Turtles with their voice, whoa, put some pepperoni on it, dude. Leonardo, pepperoni. It's not like I'm not a fan of theirs anymore. I don't know why. Truly, though, anyone did become a fan of Ninja Turtles, I can't explain it. Something about it is appealing. There's no New York Turtle. I don't get it. So I'm going to pitch it right now, here, for everyone to see, the whole world, all 5 of my followers. I even have that many. The New York Turtle. Now, I'm not going to pretend to be all learned, you know, because the Ninja Turtles, they're named after all these different famous artists. I'm not going to pretend like I know the name of a famous painter from Renaissance Italy or something. So let's just say that the last turtle, his name is Luigi. And let's just say that Luigi, he doesn't so much paint beautiful masterpieces as he paints your house. He'll paint room by room. He doesn't charge by the square foot, he charges by the room, baby. People always wonder, they're like, where's Luigi? I thought there was only 4 turtles. There's a 5th turtle? Luigi! Come on! Get your stuff in gear! Shredder, he's tearing up downtown. Come on. You guys are always trying to shave people, like for what? What do these people ever do for you? Shredder. I don't know Shredder from a hole in the wall. I ain't helping. Come on. If I go, if I leave, if I help you, who's gonna stir the sauce, eh? I'm the only turtle does anything around here. You guys is always partying. Every time I come around here, you eating pizza, you skateboarding, you playing video games. I'm the only person ever cleans a turtle lair. You come back from battle, I gotta spackle your shell. I gotta listen to Raphael, you know, cry, complain about his girlfriends. You know, the women who reject them. And I got Michelangelo. He's Fruit Loops. He's out to lunch. Come on, and Donatello. I can't afford all this different technology and stuff like this. It's ridiculous. Now, who was it that told you about this, huh? Who was it? Was it Splinter? Splinter gave you the news? Splinter gave you the information to tell you to go downtown, huh? You gonna listen to Splinter? You know he's a rat. I'll tell you one thing, I don't trust no rat. I know he taught you martial arts or whatever, but a rat is a rat is a rat. You know, come on, my guy. One thing that I never understood, I'm sure there are plenty of you out there that enjoy this. For me, doing this growing up was really quite scary. I'm talking about swimming. I don't know if anybody out there enjoys swimming. Swimming is ridiculous. I don't know who ever thought that it was a good idea. I think if you strip back to the bare bones of what you're doing when you're swimming, anyone can agree that swimming is completely an insanely dangerous idea for something to do as a pleasure activity. Let me paint you the picture of what swimming is without any context for those who came from places without liquid. I don't know. I'm going to submerge myself in a liquid, in a viscous solution that I will die in if I go beneath the surface of it for too long. I'm going to submerge myself into a substance that will actively kill me unless I try to stay alive the entire time I'm in it. You know, if at any moment I'm just like, I don't really want to be swimming anymore and I'm in the middle of the water, I can't just not. I will drown. What? The chances of me dying when I play chess are a lot lower. I don't have to have a lifeguard when I play chess. Don't choke on that rook! When I put the pieces in my mouth in between turns. Yeah, it just doesn't sound so relaxing to me to be swimming. I don't understand, that whole bloop, 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 bloop. Oh, this is so nice. Bloop, 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 bloop. Wow, I can't believe I got 2 weeks off from work. Bloop, 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 bloop. Oh, I'm running out of air. I better get to the surface or I will die. That's vacation? That's something you pay money for? I like sitting on the beach, watching the waves. That's mellow. Eating a hot dog by the sea in Coney Island is not bad. If you're gonna go out to the beach, what's like one of the most worst things that can happen to you aside from drowning when you're out there? What's one of the other what are the potential dangers that could befall you? Sharks. Talking about sharks, baby. Sharks. You're out there and there's predators. Big time predators. What? People get attacked by a shark. I know not many, like it's like a dozen or something people a year get killed by sharks. What? Why would I put myself into that scenario? What am I supposed to do in the event of a shark attack, right? If a guy tries to stab me with a knife, at least I can try to appeal to his sense of morality. I can't convince a shark not to bite me unless he looks at me and goes, that seal has like very little meat on it. I'm gonna get the chomp, my guy. It's ridiculous. What are you supposed to do in a shark attack? Every time I've ever heard, you're supposed to punch it in the nose. You ever tried to punch underwater? Don't really exactly work. Punching underwater is like shooting underwater in the action movies. I used to punch underwater a lot as a kid for pretend I was in The Matrix. And you feel like you're weight training at the same time because of all the resistance. Yeah, so that's how I'm gonna stop the shark. I'm gonna be treading water on the surface, looking surprisingly like a seal. And then they're gonna come the shark at me underwater like 30, 45 miles an hour, like a missile, underwater missile. In that moment, when I make him out through the murk, I'm supposed to strike him. And in order to punch the shark, I have to be at an arm's length away from the shark. So I have to wait till the shark gets up on me, and the shark is now right in front of me. And then in that moment, that one moment before the shark bites me, that's when I'm supposed to unleash that punch on the shark. And that's gonna stop him. It's gonna be the first delicious morsel he gets before he eats the rest of my body. And if I'm not punching him while he's underwater coming at me in that moment I see him, the only other time I could punch him is when I'm in his jaws and I'm cresting out of the water in that National Geographic moment. Cresting moment. So in that cresting moment, when I'm coming out of the water in his jaws, I'm supposed to look down at that shark and just uppercut him, just... You didn't know I was from Brooklyn! And he's gonna spit me out like, I didn't know he was from Brooklyn. Not gonna be the case. It's not gonna happen. And if we're gonna talk about normal things that people do on an everyday basis that I'm terrified of, and they seem to get through quite easily. Another one that a lot of you people have to go through. I mentioned this in an earlier video of mine. I don't know how to drive. I am in my 30s. Never driven a car before. Grew up in New York City, didn't really need one, just used mass transportation. Driving in a car, to me, is just, especially on the highway, so scary. If you look up the statistics, the amount of people that die from automobile accidents per year is really quite high. Statistic. It makes a lot of money for car folk industry people. They don't want you to be like, it's really dangerous. And you need it. And a lot of people need it to get around. There's just no other sort of way for them to get to their job. So what are you going to do? People won't wear a helmet in a car because you look dumb. Only racers will. People are always afraid of living in cities. Like, I grew up in Brooklyn. People are like, oh my God, the crime. Aren't you scared? I'm like, dude, you must know people that died in automobile accidents. You probably have been in an automobile accident yourself. I have known people personally that have been victims of crime before. I've never personally been shot. Somebody comes up on you, got a gun, they got a knife. You can appeal to the sense of decency, maybe. He's a human being. If you're in a car and you're going like 65 miles an hour, what am I supposed to do? Just try to like bust open the door and fly out like Luigi? You're dead. That's it. You're gonna be in a crash. A crash. And there are people who are afraid of flying. Like, I'm not afraid of flying. And the reason I'm not afraid of flying is that every time there's a plane crash, you hear about it on the news. It's big news. People, they don't talk about car crashes on the news because it happens like every day in every city. And people die in automobile accidents like everywhere, constantly. An amount of people die every few minutes. Stats. You know why I'm not afraid of flying? You know, people at the end of the flight, some people will like applaud. Oh my God. I can't believe we made it. We made it, right? We landed safely. Give me a break, Jackson. Come on. The pilot is going to all sorts of training schools and stuff. It's not like he just got his license yesterday and he's 16 years old. No, the pilot is well trained. The pilot is so well trained, he got a whole pilot outfit. He's got wings. The pilot's so well trained, he's got a special kind of luggage that he can get in the airport, and he walks in a special pilot way that no one else walks through the airport. I don't know if you've ever been to the airport and you've seen pilots, but they will never make eye contact with you because somehow operating that plane just makes them so just splendiferous. I'm not afraid they're gonna crash. I'm afraid when I'm in the Uber that the Uber driver's gonna crash on the way home because I'm in the back seat and I'm drunk and the Uber driver's drunk and I'm too drunk to tell if I'm drunker than the Uber driver, but I know this is a bad scenario and it's dangerous. So being in cars, it just doesn't seem like a great thing. Guys, make sure that you like, subscribe. We'll be coming back to you every single week. He keeps saying it. Will it be true? Who knows? This is a Slim Jim Jammer. Your man Jimmy out of Brooklyn. We'll see you guys soon. Next time, enjoy yourself. Stay safe out there. And